Alright, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to a new session of the Morrowind Let's Play. So it's been a few days since I played this because I actually recorded so much in advance I had to let those upload. And then, now we are back, so I'm not exactly sure what we are going to do today. But there's one thing on the list that is pretty important to me, and it is collecting all the sky shards. Now, I only have 4 remaining, so I know where they are in the map thanks to the add-on, and I guess we shall go do that right now. So I think all of them are in delves, and I got all the ones out in the world. So now we're just gonna go delve hunting, getting some achievements, and we'll see. I think we have a few more quests to do, one at the top left, and there's probably a few more, but I'm not sure. If we find a quest, I'll just start it whenever. So first login of the day usually takes the longest in the ports, and then everything goes by quickly. So over here, I'm not exactly sure. When I look at the map, this doesn't tell me. Does it mean left or right, or am I supposed to go in a cave? It's very unclear, but at least I know where it is on the map. To be honest, I don't even see it. What does that even mean? Alright, so I know there's a way to jump past this because I've done it once. But things like this happen where I'm stuck in free fall. Alright, so gotta go this way, I think. Nope. Oh, yep. If we make the jump into water, we win. If we don't, we die. Who put that sky shard there? Oh, that must be the delve entrance. I see it. Oh, there's a quest. Oh, let's go talk to him.
What a stroke of luck. You're a warrior, yes? Of course you are. I need your help, Sarah. All is not well in Martus Arkin. Husbandry run amok. Our chief breedsman, Drovos Nelvain, created a new genus of Quama. They've proven to be very aggressive and impossible to control. When I advised caution, Drovos nearly killed me, called me an intellectually stunted poltroon. Drovos managed to create a royal queen egg. If the egg hatches, our native Quama will be wiped out. He's gone mad, Sarah, and all of Vvardenfell may pay the price. I need you to destroy this egg, white out the scribs in waiting, and deal with Drovos. I hate that it's come to this, but Drovos forced my hand. Quama husbandry is a delicate science. Introducing a belligerent expansionist breed like this? It's madness, pure and simple. We can't take the risk. They're unique. Selective breeding's nothing new in the egg trade. Some breedsmen focus on increased yield, while others focus on strength and longevity. Drovos wanted the best of everything. A combination of classical breeding and alchemy. Mad science, if you will. No one doubts Drovos' brilliance, but his methods are ghastly. Guiding a species towards specific traits takes years of work, generations, but that's too slow for Drovos. Unnatural? Emphatically yes. Nature couldn't produce Quama like this, not without gross interference. I can't stress this enough. If this breed spreads beyond Martus Arkin, we are in for an environmental catastrophe. So please, make haste. Yes, I suppose we rushed right past introductions. I'm Rydena Devani, sub-Tamrielic naturalist. I oversee mining practices for House Halalu, ensuring that the Quama aren't exposed to undue risk from disease, starvation, or parasitic infestations. They were promising at first. Quama are hardy creatures, but they still fall prey to the droops and parasitic mites. It's not unheard of to lose entire colonies to disease. Breeding in resistances made sense. It was a mistake, clearly. Drovos possesses a keen intellect, but no restraint. Too much Telvanni in him, I suspect. He has no allies, no official connections, only the work. In truth, this isn't his first transgression. He's been a penstroke away from death more than once. They don't know what he's done, and there's no time to tell them. The new queen could hatch any minute. Drovos also hired a company of mercenaries to protect him. Small-minded ruffians called the Rumble Guard. They're the brutes that chased me out.
Alright, I got you. Let's see. Vvardenfell. Oh yeah, I gotta do the Ashlander dailies as well today, so maybe we'll do that this session or in the next video. Depending on how long these delves take. If they're quick and painless, then we should have time. Oh, there's people here. I like how they were waiting for someone to come in, and then they're like, oh, someone came in. I guess it's time to just go in. Sky Shard's over there. I feel like we're going to be in a circle this entire time. This random-ass dude, he's waiting for me to go. No, I'm going to go ahead. Our bar didn't even swap. Alright, so where's the guy that we have to kill? Why are there so many people here? Oh, don't pull them out of their range. Ancestral thing. They'll be over in a second. Of course, we get a War Maiden's hat. The War Maiden is a good set, but man, the hat is just not. Nailed it. Alright, so we have to go over here, and then we get the Sky Shard at the end. This is also a delve, so there's probably another boss in here to get the achievement. I just have no idea where. He's back. Alright, so yeah, I have no idea where the boss would have spawned. Because there's so many people in here, but whatever, we got the objective done. Oh my god. I knew that was a bad idea, leaving that alive. Give me the Sky Shard. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna get out of here. I don't think we got the completion delve, but I didn't know where the boss was. And there's a lot of people. Let me out, let me out, let me out. I feel like there's going to be a significantly more or higher population once the game comes out on the 6th, and it's going to be even crazier.
I thought you might have been eating. Is it done? Did you take care of that madman Drovos? Well, this has been an ugly business, hasn't it? A talented breedsman dead, a brood exterminated, mercenaries slaughtered. Sometimes I miss the academy. Please take this. House Lalu owes you a great debt. Safe travel, Zera.
Yeah. Let's acquire the stone. We're gonna have to do that eventually, so I might as well if I'm just right here, I guess. Probably make a turn left next time I get the chance. I have no idea where. Oh, there's apparently a quest up here. I shall go do that.
One moment. Let me finish this thought.
She looks like a person I know in real life, in a way.
I wish my dear Narcissus would return so I could ask. His handwriting is atrocious. Oh well, I'll just write inky black darkness. That sounds like the tomb he described to me. The nearby Drelloth tomb, of course. My employer, the famous adventurer Narcissus Dren, explores its depths, searching for hidden treasure even as we speak. I hope to get to investigate a tomb one day. For now, I'm content to be Narcissus' assistant. I am the personal assistant to Narcissus Dren, and I know a great deal about a good many things. I found the old scroll that mentioned the treasure, after all. Narcissus has been gone a long time, though. Even missed lunch today, and he never skips a meal. You'll check on Narcissus? How sweet. I will make certain you get a mention in his next book. I suppose he just lost track of time studying an intriguing relic or some such. But I will feel so much better if you go into Dreloth and see if he's all right. Certainly. I'd be more than happy to tell you all about the great Narcissus Dren and his exciting adventures. What do you want to know? I suppose I can take credit for that. I found an old scroll in a Talvani bookshop and took it right to Narcissus for analysis. His translation indicated there were secret passages inside. He said secret passages mean hidden treasure, so here we are. You don't know the great Narcissus Dren? He explores the world's most dangerous locations and writes books so that his beloved admirers can experience his adventures vicariously. Oh, just reading his words will send little thrills up and down your spine.
I'll have you know I'm the savior of Tamriel, though. What do I win?
It is much more than mere admiration. Narcissus Dren fills my heart the way mead fills an earthen jar. Someday, we will undergo the ritual of Mara and live happily as husband and wife. Elfbeta Dren. It has a certain flair, don't you think?
It's fantastic. Alrighty, so where are we going? Where is this? Oh, it's right there. Oh, you're just standing outside. Alright then.
Not so loud. That creature in the next chamber is a tricky one. You must be my new apprentice. Well, let's start the lesson, shall we?
I was looking at that shadow. I was like, oh.
Can you smell it? The dust of ancient elves permeates the very air of this old tomb. Ooh, that's a good phrase. I must remember it for my next book. But tell me, what brings you to this lonely place? Assistant? Oh, you mean that young Nord woman who's been hanging about? Very kind of her. But Narcissus Dren doesn't need to be coddled. I'm in the middle of a very important undertaking. There's more to this old tomb than meets the eye. She did she? Probably told you she found it? Well, I had to translate it, and from the ancient Elven, no less. Difficult, even for me. Before I could begin my investigation, however, that creature over there appeared to harass me.
Investigate the... Wait. It says scamp, but then it's... Oh, the scamp is dead. I thought it was a spider.
I knew there was nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Now lead on, my stalwart companion. This tomb won't explore itself.
Oh, what the hell? He just teleported.
This isn't what I expected. It's rather small. This isn't right. Where's the treasure vault? The hidden chambers? This tomb deeply disappoints Narcissus Dren. Something more interesting than a boring burial chamber. This ancient scroll indicates that if you honor the ancestors, they reveal... I can't quite make out this word. I'm having a hard time translating some of these old idioms. Are you questioning my expertise? Ancient Elven is like a second language to me, and scholars across Tamriel revere my ability to make sense of historic gibberish. Still, I could check my notes again, just to be sure. Let me see. This squiggle means tomb. Oh, wait! That's V, not D. Veloth tomb. Ooh, what's this button do?
Oh my god, block. I've seen enough movies to know that when you push something in an ancient tomb, something bad's gonna happen.
Deal with that, will you? Then talk to Elspeth outside.
What a useless individual you are. Ooh, heartwood. I like that.
Narcissus shot out of that tomb so fast. Just like that time my sister laughed so hard and mead spurted out her nose. Narcissus was so excited he went to find a mage to open a portal. Told us to meet him there. Borfrey, pack up. We need to move. He did, and he told me to tell you. But why he needs your help when he has me, well, that's just beyond my comprehension. Narcissus said that he found new information. He said that the scroll was not about Dreleth tomb. It pointed toward Veloth tomb. You better get moving if you're going to help my Narcissus. Veloth tomb is on the west coast, just south of Nisus. Borfrey can make his own way, just like you. He's reliable like that. Me? I might hire a mage. Portals are so much nicer than walking.
Yep. Alright, so where's our next objective? Where's that? I don't know. I see. There are no shrines here, of course. Is it like... Oh, no, I think I discovered that before. I just never did anything here. Is this it?
Hello? Is someone out there? I seem to have locked myself in.
The door is glowing. I don't know if I want to touch it.
Who's out there? No, never mind. I don't care. I just want to get out of here. It's dark and it's cramped and it smells like an Argonian's armpit. I recognize that voice. I knew you'd come and find me. As for my current predicament, how was I supposed to know it was a trap? The door slammed shut and locked behind me. So, do a dark elf a favor and open the door like a good apprentice? Please? There's probably a button or something nearby. In my experience, there's always something pushable. I remember seeing Daedric symbols on plates along the wall. Try pushing a button that's divisible by 3. 3 has always been lucky for me.
Pushing a button that's divisible by 3. Well...
Now you're just trying to prolong my agony. Divisible by 3. Try pushing the 6th panel from the left, or the 3rd panel, or maybe the 8th panel. Any of the panels in a position that's divisible by 3.
8 is not divisible by 3, though. Alright, so... Dear God, there's 8 of them. Somehow I don't think it's this one.
Ow! Something just shocked me.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Another obstacle overcome by the great Narcissus Dren.
So, I guess it is 3.
I find that escaping from an ancient trap really gets the heart pumping. Provided it doesn't take too long, of course. I couldn't have done it without your relatively minor contribution. Thank you.
Wow, I guess I'll leave now.
Indeed, Veloth Tomb. Now we need to locate the hidden passages mentioned in the scroll, and the relics of Saint Veloth will be mine. To write about in my next book, of course. Stick close, apprentice. These tombs can be dangerous to the unwary. Saint Veloth? Perhaps. It's more likely he's buried in his shrine in Deshan. This is the family tomb. Ooh, did I tell you my mother traces her lineage to this noble line?
Random dog.
Whatever we're going to find, it won't happen if we keep standing here. So? One of them. And it's one of the larger and more significant ones, too. You should visit the place if you're ever in that part of the world. Now, I'd really like to get on with the exploring, if you don't mind.
I should just leave you right here. It's like, you're dead to me.
Ooh, this might be Veloth's long sought-after right pauldron. Now this is a burial chamber. We just need to find the entrance to the hidden passages. According to the old scroll, there's a secret entrance that leads to the hidden passages somewhere in this chamber. I don't see any obvious lever or switch. That's too bad. Examine anything that looks unusual. That harp, for instance. That's an odd accoutrement for a burial chamber. I also spot an old tome strategically placed for our reference. Interesting. I need to supervise. You are my apprentice, after all. Now get down there and find the hidden passage. Only the richest, most well-to-do families could afford to hide their true resting places so that no one could disturb or defile them. Imagine. Historical research isn't defilement. It's enriching the knowledge of future generations. My calling is noble and above reproach. It says so in my very first book. Now go find that entrance.
What a shady individual. Creepy.
I doubt there's anything related to Saint Veloth in this chamber. Perhaps that dusty old tome will suggest suitable offerings. Dusk makes me sneeze, so you should take a look. Still, the inscription on that pedestal might reveal something. Do give it a look, apprentice.
That means absolutely nothing. Alright, hold on. Let's read that again. Kindness. What reflects kindness? Wait, do I have to do this in a certain order? Master Archer. Okay, so that one's the arrow. Toasted her enemies to death. To their death and hers. Oh, toasted means drink. Okay, so it's poisoned. And obviously there's one more, but let's just read it just in case. Nourished all but himself during the hunger year. Oh, so we just had to collect them first, and then now we place them. Reflected good. So...
The brazier ignited. That's a good sign.
Archer is Andre. Wait, there's
You're
another one?
natural. Although I suppose my mentoring has honed your talent. Happy to see the ancestors aren't material. Oh, well done. Perhaps I should charge for my tutelage.
Puzzle Master. That actually wasn't a difficult thing at all.
Did it! On to the Undertomb, apprentice! No dawdling, apprentice. Isn't it exciting? We're the first living creatures to set foot down here in more than 100 years. This will definitely get an entire chapter in my next book. And that surprises you. Haven't you read my books? This is very similar to that time I unearthed the secret chambers of the Master Thief of Elsewhere. A pity my apprentice on that excursion refused to heed my advice. Walked right into a nasty trap. Going first? That's an honor I wouldn't dream of denying you. And I'll be right behind you, offering advice and watching for opportunities to teach valuable lessons. You won't get this kind of an education at any university or academy. Something along those lines, but he was too eager, running ahead before I could offer him the advantage of my experience. You don't seem to have that quirk. In fact, quite the opposite. It seems like you want to stand here and talk forever.
Unlike you, I have shields just in case, and you're going ahead of me. I thought I was allowed to go first.
Nothing important in there. An ornate coffer. I'll take a look while
No,
you
don't
deal
touch
with
it.
any other issues that may arise. Keep your eyes peeled for traps, apprentice. Pity that. Pity that old scroll didn't include some sort of map. You keep bringing up that strange Nord woman. I believe she said she found the scroll at a shop in Sadrith Mora. Once she noticed the ancient Elven, she brought it to me straight away. What? No, of course not. She'll get a thank you in the fine print. But I translated the scroll. I braved the dangers of the tomb. I did all the hard work. With some help from you, which I will gladly acknowledge when I write this thrilling tale. I'm sure you can handle this. Well, that's not something you see every day. Great opportunity for you to impress me, though.
That's a trap. 100%. But I wonder what it is. It's probably, like, look at those things right there. Either it's a blade coming out of the bottom or flamethrowers. But, you know, for science, I know this is a trap. Let's go through it. Okay. I thought thought so.
I believe I see the treasure vault on the other side of this chamber.
Do you?
Away, foul creatures! The bracelet of Vvardenfell, I'm sure of it! What a large vault! Imagine the expense that went into hollowing out a space this big. So good of you to notice. I'm quite proud of my ability to turn any situation into a dramatic scene for my next book. Anyway, I believe you'll find another series of wall plates to push in the chamber to my right. That's a rather ungrateful attitude, after I graciously agreed to take you under my wing. If you don't let me out, however, we won't be able to use the key I found in here. I'm quite certain it opens the way into the next section of the tomb. Almost certainly. The scroll clearly described a final treasure vault, and we haven't come across anything like that yet. So, do a dark elf a favor and go push a wall plate. It's the second one from the left. Or is it the right?
Second from the left or second from the right? What is that even? Okay, I'm just gonna push all of them. What could possibly go wrong?
No! What are you doing out there? All right, that was just mean. Ouch! Try pushing the correct button this time. Yo! You did that on purpose, didn't you? Ow! Something just shocked me. No! What are you doing out there?
All right.
I found a jeweled glove and a sturdy key. Let's see if it opens the way into the next section of the tomb. Ah, sweet freedom! Onward! You deal with this. I wouldn't want to deny you a chance to demonstrate your impressive combat prowess. Ah, so many spirits. Why they prefer tombs like this is beyond me. Apprentice, you missed a few.
I was on the table.
Tiles set in the floor. I've seen this before. Panels on the walls. Do you see any differences?
Nope.
I suppose